Well, this 2-hour video transfer is going to take a while. Took an hour last time, and this one's a bit shorter, but still. I just recorded my movie commentary for another movie, so yeah, let's roll the intro. And we'll Hello, it's your boy Davidoff and welcome back to Movie Monday. Today we are ending the X-Men marathon, and I just want to let you know that the next marathon will be Batman movies. So that'll be like a month or two down the line though, because I think the next few Movie Mondays will be about Endgame mainly. Also, I want to do reviews on the MCU after Endgame as well, so I think like the next maybe 4 or 5 weeks will be based on the MCU. And then after that I'll get started on my Batman marathon. I'm looking forward to doing that. And yeah, recently on the 28th it was 80 years of Batman as well, so that's a great anniversary moment for him. And also I've been watching the Gotham show as well. They're going to show Batman next episode, so cannot wait for that. Anyway, enough about Batman. This is about a Marvel character, Wolverine. This is the ending of my X-Men marathon. I watched all of them now, apart from Deadpool 1 and 2. I don't need those though, because they're not, I mean, they're in the same universe, but not connected directly, so there was no need to put them in. But yeah, this for me is the best superhero movie since The Dark Knight. For me, is the best superhero movie. The second best. For me, it's the second best, apart from The Dark Knight. I genuinely think it's that good. I think it's the best movie based on the Marvel character. I want to say best Marvel movie, but it's not made by Marvel, it's made by Fox. But Fox made a masterpiece, and based on Marvel characters, in terms of movies based on Marvel characters, Logan's at the top for me, in my opinion. For me, it really is that good. Like, the way it's put together is just, it's depressing. It's not a movie I can keep watching. Like, it's just not that sort of movie, but it's just flipping amazing. And this movie was not necessary to watch, because this is a build-up. This marathon series is a build-up to Dark Phoenix. This happens in the future. Dark Phoenix does not correlate, so there was no need for me to do it. But yeah, but I wanted to do it anyway. I just wanted to watch them all anyway, because I liked Wolverine's story, and he was a big part of the X-Men movies anyway. Even though it's not part of Dark Phoenix, I felt it was still worth doing the Wolverine movies, and Logan was the best one of all of them. Logan and Days of Future Past, those two are just on another level to everything else. So yeah, this is a great like rewatch. I don't know if people like these, to be fair. Like, I'm getting kind of like mixed feelings, because I got comments saying you should do more, and I'm doing more now. I might do another one at some point, but probably not anytime soon. I'll probably do one in future, but not anytime soon. But I got like 180 views, which is a lot higher than I thought I would get. I got 1 like, 1 dislike. Not sure what that's gonna mean. At least one person watched most of it, which was amazing. Like, I'm glad someone actually sat through a lot of it watching the movie with me. I thought that was amazing. Whoever did that was fantastic. I don't know how many, by the way. It doesn't tell you how many people watch how much. It just tells you, it shows you a bar and shows how much people have watched, and it shows you like the blue bar. If it's at 0, it means no one's watching anymore. Pretty much. It's hard to explain, but yeah, there's too much of an intro, to be honest. I just need to get into the Logan movie commentary, and I'll talk more about the movie after you see the commentary. So roll the commentary, and if you don't want to see it, then skip to the short review at this point in the video. Hopefully it's in sync now. Let's do this. 20th Century Fox, end of an era, really. End of an era. I think they changed the name as well, Disney. It's a merger, and it's 21st century now, which also makes sense. Anyway, watching on my iPad because it's just easier. My laptop's not that fast, so I use it to record my microphone audio. Yeah. Don't want to overrun it and have it crash. The Marvel Comics intro. The X-Men version. I like this style of intro better, actually. The MCU one is great as well, but it's just so, it's a bit long, to be honest. Doesn't need to be that long for one logo, you know. Anyway, this is a dark, depressing movie. It's also a great movie, so I'm both looking forward to it, also a bit worried. It's gonna be sad at the end though. Oh, that ending almost, it gets to me, man. We'll get there eventually, in a couple hours. Hugh Jackman. Yeah, this opening scene. I saw this 3 times at the cinema. I don't know how, to be honest. It's hard to watch at times. Like the the decline of Wolverine. It's very depressing. His whole life is depressing, really. He's gone through a messed up time. There we go. Yeah, guys. They don't know he's Wolverine, and they shot him. Obviously, he's not in his prime anymore, so that will actually hurt him. But he's still getting up. That's the issue, though. He just can't take that much more damage. And this movie is just the demise of him. Died a hero, though. We'll get there. Let's not talk about that ending now. Here come the claws in a slow way. Yep, didn't quite work, did it? Oh dear. Getting battered here. Watch him go berserker mode. This part's disgusting in a good way. Like, this is what Wolverine should be. He should be brutal. Oh dear. There we go. He's angry. Just chop someone's arm off. Straight through the face. Oh my. This is Wolverine. This is what you want from Wolverine. We didn't get that until this movie because it wasn't rated R all this time. But this was rated R and it worked. And I really hope that with the MCU, they do him rated R. I don't think they will though, but I hope they do. Apparently they do a Deadpool rated R thing, so I don't see why they wouldn't do this as well. Come on, MCU, just do a hardcore Wolverine. It's just what we need with the character. This is perfect though. Whatever we get in the MCU, this from Fox is just such a fantastic movie. Here we go. He's basically like an Uber driver, isn't it? I don't think they ever say what he, but you know. There he goes. To push out the bullets in the toilet. I remember this really well. I haven't seen this in a year actually. Haven't seen this in a while, this movie. 3 times in the cinema, 1 more time on Blu-ray, and that's it. There's the 5th time watching it. It's because it's so depressing. It's hard to watch it again and again, you know. It's not a movie that I'd want to watch like multiple times a week. But it's just so good. But it's just so depressing and it's just hard to watch. I'm sorry, bro. You don't deserve all this rubbish that you gotten. Really doesn't. Yeah, how uses James Howler? Is that for a is that for a disguise? Isn't that his other father's name though? So wouldn't they still find him through that if he is hiding? I don't know. USA. These lads. These lads are wearing like suits from like 70s. Even though it's in the future. Probably like, you know, fancy dress. Am I talking too much? Probably am. Apologies. Talking a lot more than Infinity War 1 for some reason. Oh yeah, the funeral of a random person. When I saw this in the trailer, I thought it might be like a key mutant, but it wasn't. Just a random stranger's funeral. Really? I just realised this woman's in Orange is the New Black on Netflix. I know her, but I thought she was in Logan. Someone looking, someone with your daughter, mate. They're coming round. There's Laura. We'll get to her later when they meet properly. Oh yeah, we have to be about to meet Donald. What's his surname? What's his comic name? Is he a comic character? I assume he is. I just know him as Donald. That's his name, right? Alright. He's got his prescriptions. As I live and breathe. We're not there yet, by the way, but I remember that. As I live and breathe. The Wolverine. He's just joking. Forgot that line. You're ready. Escape tiger. Yeah, tigers are extinct in this timeline. And a few years ago, there was actually rumors about tigers actually going extinct, like in real life. There was talk of it in like 2 years ago, 4 years ago. I think they got it from that, maybe from that theory. No idea. Really. Yes, get out. Knows about Charles. Kill. Of course he's a fan. Oh yeah, the boat he's trying to buy. It's depressing that he wants to buy this boat, but they never get to it. Like they could have had a happy ending and it just didn't get it. Surely if you got a boat though, you got to keep going back to land for medicine for Charles. That's a drawback. James Howlett or Logan. He doesn't say that, by the way. I'm just saying it because I'm weird. What's this guy's name again? I've forgotten. Pretty sure he has like a proper comic name. Doesn't like the light, obviously. Mm-hmm. Work on it harder. Is he? Oh yeah, it's talking with the mutants. Take it. You can hear him talking already. This is depressing. Seeing Charles like this, almost as bad as seeing Wolverine like he is. Both are depressing, actually. Here we are. You do know Charles. Hard to take in this bit. Oh, here we go. Here's that seizure he has. When he has a seizure, obviously, it affects everyone around him. Luckily, Wolverine can regenerate. There we go. Too long. Cool. The way he delivers that line to F off is hilarious. I sometimes wonder, where's Sabretooth in this? Is he dead? Where's Magneto? Is he dead? He's telling the truth though, Logan. He's right. He's onto something. What was the Statue of Liberty? What happened there? Was it in the movie? No, it wasn't, I don't think. That is a heartbreaking scene. Very heartbreaking, that scene. It's hard to take, you know. Some of these scenes are just so deep, and it just makes for just such a good movie. Every like deep scene, every like conversation that goes really deep between those two, between Charles and Laura, between Logan and Laura. Everything just is just put together so well. It's really well paced, this movie. At least he's got the metal claws, you know. I would argue that we haven't seen enough of those metal claws in the Fox universe. Sets the tone for the movie, really. Seeing these shots. Really well filmed as well. Very good camera work, I gotta say. Perfectly timed. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Alright. Of course there is. True. Yeah, good point, man. I didn't see it either. It's a key plot point, the adamantium bullet. Another sad thing, obviously, is keeping that to kill himself. Not sure you can help him anyway, to be fair. Well, your favourite mug is broken, mate. He can smell sickness. I thought he could just do tracking. Well, he can smell in general, can't he? He can sense things. A bit of nude in there. Just for a second or two. I'm surprised that was in there, to be fair. Like, didn't really add anything, did it? But, you know, I'm sure it would excite a few people. Because that was like the only scene of anything of the sort. So, the fact it was like 2 seconds. There is Laura. obviously she turns out to be his daughter. I'm pretty sure in the comics she's his clone. And she still is in this, but she's a lot more his daughter in this, biologically. Whereas in the comics it's a bit different. Still though. I was gonna say I'd like to see a movie based on her and a new team based around her, but now MCU, now Disney got Fox, I don't see it happening anymore, unfortunately. It would be cool though for Laura to be in the MCU. Yeah, what sightings? Well, here he is. He's right in front of you. Is she sick? I don't think she's sick in this. I guess in a way this convinced him, really. Do you think about it? Oh, that's why she collapsed, yeah. Because they're like cots. That comic book for Wolverine, you know? Does that count as a 4-4 break? Not sure it does. It's a lot of money. It's yours, actually. As you'll find out. He'll agree, don't worry. He still has a heart. Charles knows, doesn't he? He knows about what it could be about. Cool. Imagine if you had one of those seizures again, though. It is a seizure, right? Or a big headache or whatever. Head trauma, I guess. Seizure, I think, is the right word. But imagine if he has it while Logan's away, though. Imagine Logan went away for days and he had it one day, and then obviously the albino would be dead. Was she murdered or did she just bleed out? That's the first time I asked myself that, actually. Alright, here we go. Time to get on that journey before Donald gets here, which he will anyway. She's there. Laura. Here he is. Somewhere. Yeah, it is. The most powerful man in the world. Really. Charles knows. It's a nice first impression, you know, for both people. Weapon X meets X-23. Soon to be met by X-24. This was a mistake. They should have just shot him. They should have just put the claws through his head or whatever. I know it's plot convenience, but still, they should have just killed him there first, then dumped the body. It just would have worked better. Look at Charles. So fascinated by Laura. Classic family battle. Oh, he was right, Logan. That's a train. think Charles will know more Spanish, you know, with the amount of experience he has. Random thing to say, I know, but you know, he's a smart guy. You'd assume he might know Spanish. Just saying. Yep, of course Donald gets up. Should have killed him. Should have killed him earlier. It's not a choo-choo, Charles. Feels so weird to say not a choo-choo. Here comes the first big action scene. Not the first action scene, but the first big one. The first significant one. Well, they're all significant, but you know what I mean, damn it. The one at the start doesn't count. She'll join us. Not our problem, says Logan, but she'll join us. Don't you worry. Yep, you're screwed. What is an nonagenarian? No. Caliban is his name. The albino's name. Breaks my heart too. In his prime, he would have taken them all out easily. Unfortunately, he is not in his prime. This guy looks a bit like Brock Lesnar, you know? With a bit more hair and a bit smaller. In they come. It's going to be fun, this, you know? It's brutal, but I like this action scene. It's like a western, this movie. A superhero western hybrid. But it's in the future, not in the past. Here he is, Brock. It's not actually Brock, but you know, I'm going to call him Brock. Gets ready to die. Get up, Logan, and witness this. There's that head. Logan realizes. Oh yeah, similar. Obviously, he realizes that she's like him. I like how it's different as well. Like 2 claws on the hands and 1 claw on the feet. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, but I like how it's 2 claws on each fist and 1 claw on each foot. It's different, but it's a bit awkward, but you know, it works. There we are. Out she goes. She's like a little spy. Triple kill. Confirmed. Nope. How'd you go? That's brutal. There we go. And Logan saves her. Love that. The music as well just fits so good. Has a great score as well, I've noticed. It's not a memorable score, but it's a good score. Yep. Oh. Brutal. Brutal, mate. Nope, do not do that. Yep, out you go. Yep, Charles did warn you. A couple times. Yep, Charles knows just how connected they are. See, this is why I want a movie about X-23. It's why I want a movie about her. She's so badass for a kid as well. But unfortunately, I don't think, because of the Disney stuff, I don't think it will happen. It could though, like, they could use her. If they want to do their own X-23, they could just cast the same person. I think it can work. Why not? Or you can find a way to connect the 2 universes. And then just don't recast anyone. That's not going to happen. Yeah, they don't get through this. It kind of sums up the movie, really. They're trying to get through barriers and they just don't quite make it. Oh dear. Drag the whole thing with you, why not? I'm surprised they don't hit them there, because there's an open window there to strike them down with. Oh dear. Taken out. That's a proper KO, that. Ah yes, the train. The typical scene in Western movies, or any movie really, where there's a train, there's a getaway scene, you get past it, then suddenly everyone just stops. And they all just stop and just look at you while you escape, you know. They could just wait till the train passes and just keep following you, but it happens a lot in movies. I don't know, like sometimes it's a bit weird, you know. Like they could just wait for the train and just keep chasing. But instead they just stop as soon as you get past the train. I love this movie, by the way, I'm just saying. It's just logically, I don't know, you don't know why they'd stop, really. Here we are, use the train. And here's the moment. Yes, if Dave stopped, the enemy have stopped. You know, I know it's a long train, but you know, and he's out the car as well. He's not ready to go and chase them anyway. How long is the train though? Like, I'm curious. Obviously, it's the future, so it could be something insane. Bring me the tracker. I've forgotten his name already. But that guy. She's your daughter. Yeah. Uncanny, mate. For the claws mainly. Looser. Was he? I don't know. I forgot that. Is he the same character from the bunker in Apocalypse? Different actor, obviously, but same character, right? I think. I don't know. You all helped him though, weren't you? He's still a prick, obviously. Understatement. Experiment gone wrong, obviously, is what she is to them. But she is more than that. Right. She recorded high quality footage, you know, for like a phone recording. Who are the parents? Are they just manufactured? No names, no certificates. They were just born in the building. Never seen sunlight until this movie. There's that fella. A vile human being, that guy. They got enough info, to be fair, before the battery ran out. Yep. And he's told her. And he's told him. Great timing. Great timing. Yeah, Laura, don't just claw everything you don't like. Pretty funny scene right here. That guy looks a bit like Quicksilver from Age of Ultron. I think it's the hair. Yep, not okay. I love this. Right, he takes it. He says it's not okay to steal, then he steals stuff himself. You know, why not? You shouldn't do it, but I'll do it. Because it's right for me, damn it. Running out of charge. True. Shouldn't be using kids as soldiers, you know? X-24. That's what they're working on. Others did. Children did survive. We'll find them soon. She is your child, Logan. Las Vegas. Just double check if it's recording. It is recording. Would have been awkward if it didn't. I think you're a bit young for Las Vegas, to be honest, Laura. Don't be too fascinated. Not yet. Oh yeah, this casino, right? In this movie, Sabretooth was going to be the owner of the casino, but it couldn't do it because the actor couldn't. He had scheduling contract conflicts. The one from Leaf Schreiber, I think his name is. He played Sabretooth in X-Men Origins Wolverine. He was going to be in this as the casino owner, and yeah, didn't happen though because he was filming something else. Would have been cool though. So that suggests to me that Sabretooth might be alive. Even if we don't see him. Which we don't, obviously. An outfit for Laura. We do. New clothes. We do? You do. You people do. It's got a proper hat. I wonder where Magneto is though. Maybe dead? Probably dead. I know that all the X-Men died in the house because of one of Charles's seizures. The first one he had, but surely Magneto wouldn't be there. He could be there. But I doubt he was. I love how it's showing a kid, you know, a movie like that. She's seen worse anyway. Another sad part. A sign of Logan's deteriorating body. With me. Nice. I will be done. Those are the files on the kids, I think. Yeah, these are the kids that are alive. They're trying to find. X-Men comics. I guess the X-Men was so famous that they just made comics based off them. Instead of it being a 4-4 break, which it won't be. Yes, I agree, Charles. watching a movie, people watching a movie, you know, just as you do. Poor guy, man. First he gets attacked by Laura, now this. And they killed him. Can you do this in real life? Like, just drive in somewhere and just give someone the keys and just walk off? Like, do these sort of things exist? Oh yeah, I didn't take the pill. Just forgot about that actually. It's gonna have another seizure back at the hotel. An hour delay. And once he gets back, he will see a lot of enemies who are all frozen by the seizure. I love how the comics have the actual Wolverine suit. I hope to see it in the MCU. He thinks the coordinates are fake, which they're actually not, but he thinks they are. They're real coordinates based on the comic, I guess. It's gonna happen. There we go. Everyone's frozen. Go and get there, Logan. Even Donald's like, nope. Why am I here? Screw life. I love how the lift still works as well. A bit convenient, you know. Didn't he move his eyes? He moved his eyes, right? Yeah. Yeah, he knows he's there. I think they all know they're there, but they just can't do anything. Take him out. Obviously, Laura can move as well, due to the same powers.
Didn't Charles do this on purpose as well, I think? Or was it just the usual thing? Because it would have been perfect. It's perfect timing because he even did it on purpose. Here we are. Logan's got you. Time to leave. They were watching you. I don't think anyone died in this one. I'm pretty sure. In this scene, I mean. I assume it was close though. Long enough to kill someone. Yep, out they go. Radio. The reference to Westchester incident. Yep, to the lives of all the X-Men. Most of them anyway. And a lot of mutants. Looks like a child as well. Obviously for a normal guy, these things just affect him, but because he has the most powerful mind in the world and it just, because of his powers, obviously it amplifies and a lot of people could die. I don't know why I'm explaining that to you, but I just thought I'd just add in. Oh dear, Logan. I love how she says. I love how Charles. I love how she suddenly listens to Logan. Here comes the vile human being. What's his name? Guy with the glasses. What is the fella's name? I know Donald. I know his name's Donald, but the other guy, like the boss. I'm pretty sure he has a name in this. Actually, hang on. Language. Dr. Rice. I don't think that's like a big comic name or anything. But never mind. As you do, Charles, comparing Laura to a tiger. Obviously, in the future, you have these automatic trucks, which for some reason don't want to stop. Ah, yes, the horses. Can't have a western without the horses. They're not here yet, though, obviously. They will be. There are the horses. And they're out. And away we go. Yep, someone has. 3 people, actually. 3 someones. Those trucks are just... they're a bit reckless, aren't they? They kill a person. Charles has still got his powers in there. Seeing this family depresses me as well because of what happens to them very soon. It's not going to be nice, obviously. Out you go. Chuck. Nope. Say no. Damn it, Charles. Yes. Been telling them behind where they are. Telling them late. Excuse me, sorry. He's the biggest savage. Don't help him. Yep. Brain disease in the world's most dangerous brain. Explains that perfectly. To be fair, this is a heartwarming, nice scene, this family dinner scene. But it's still depressing because of what happens very soon. North Dakota. Or south. Was it north or wasn't it north? Whatever. You should take a vacation. Do it now. To avoid something. There's a nice scene. Ran a school for a long time. Yes, you did. It's a nice scene. It's a nice scene. It's a nice scene. But then it just gets worse, obviously, eventually. Nope. Nope, leave now. Don't stay. I know they're gonna stay, but you know. Kind of wish you could. Sometimes I look at what characters do and think, if only you did the opposite, you'd be okay. It'd be different. I know it's a serious line, but the way it delivers it is funny. Yep, take him. What a problem. Excuse me. I'm not sick or anything. Random coughing fit. Q. Yeah, it's great. Indeed. True. It does though. Just not in the way you think. But it exists. It is for Laura and it is actually real, so, you know. Just saying. Huh. Really? This conversation specifically, I don't remember it. So it's nice to hear about that. Nothing key to the plot, but still. I just don't remember those lines. Cool. Yeah, she does. Listen. No idea what song it is, but you know. In we go. Here we are. In come the neighbours. In a bit. Spoke too prematurely there. I didn't know he knew she was a mutant. They figured it out. Here come the neighbours. Spoke way too soon. I forgot all about his conversations he had with this guy. Probably because it seems so tragic in the end that just wipes your mind. Don't mess with Logan or his friends. Indeed he has. Military training. Obviously been in the army fighting wars for about a century. A bit less than that. Yeah, this isn't Logan. This shocked me as well, because I thought it was Logan who was back home. When I first watched it, this is gonna hit me again. Emotional. Yes, you do, Charles. It's not your fault, people died. It was an accident. Yes, he does. He remembers. At least he does now, anyway. Mm-hmm. X-24. That's such a hard scene to watch, man. And Charles thinks it was Logan as well, which is probably even worse. Oh dear. Leave. I'm surprised he got up from that as well, considering. Yeah, Logan meets X-24. Yeah, you're lucky, X-24. If it was him in his prime, he would have destroyed you on another level. Yep. Charles hadn't died yet, to be fair. I do hope he knew it wasn't Logan who killed him. It would be bad if he thought it was Logan and died. Oh, it's the neighbours. Really. It's not him though. Brutal, kill that. And he's gone. What a brutal way to go, man. The worst year of his life, Xavier's life, ending like that. Getting murked. Oh yes. Forgot his name again. The albino getting the grenades to blow himself up. So he can't track for them anymore, obviously. I'm surprised he didn't die, to be fair. Logan versus X-24. A clone of you. Mad. Good save. Take him down. Obviously he's upset. Can't really see what's really going on. You can understand why he's trying to kill Logan. Logan's just dead ready to take it, you know? And it's out of bullets. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. I was wondering why no one was stopping him, but obviously they were down. Now they have no tracker, but unfortunately something is left behind with a certain set of coordinates. Took that off pretty easily. Cleaning it up, obviously. Obviously X-24 heals a lot slower. I remember there's meant to be like Old Man Logan basically. The Old Man Logan in the comic books, I'm pretty sure, involves Avengers, Captain America, Hulk. I wonder if they do that, like, for real this time. Maybe in like 10 years or so, do an Old Man Logan movie. I think it would work, you know. It's a great alternative though. Depressing scenes. Obviously they're buried him. Kind of reminds me of The Last of Us. You get kind of Last of Us vibes from scenes like this. If they did a Last of Us movie, Hugh Jackman would be a good Joel. Oh yeah, this scene where he flips out, he has a sort of like Homer Simpson moment. Some find this funny, others not so amusing. I do not find it funny. It shows the demise of Wolverine. And there's the car that Laura's going to steal. Fall on the floor in a second. There we go. Then he wakes up, being treated obviously. Must be so painful though. The adamantium that made him stronger and indestructible the whole time was poisoning him. And now he's reduced to this. Saul Williams Stryker's fault. It's not going to do it. Doesn't want help, obviously. Stolen car. Well, you take stuff as well, Logan. Just saying. This scene's actually pretty funny, actually. This scene's pretty funny. And she talks. Yes. This whole time she could talk. Her friends. North Dakota. It's true, Logan. Not a fantasy. Yes, you are. Rage versus rage. There we go. Now he agrees. Fantastic fathering right here. Textbook. Well, it's a fantasy land in terms of it's not that building, but it still exists, Logan. Dead body of the albino. And obviously they found out their coordinates from here, which is very unfortunate, obviously. Here it is. And there are the coordinates. Not good. Not good at all. Obviously. No explanation needed. You know how they go in Canada. Why doesn't Logan just plan to go with them? Why wouldn't he? Wolverine is Canadian. Just saying. Should let her drive, mate. She knows he's dying. Yep, and she knows he wants to die. Oh, because Charles told her. Forgot that part. To not be like him. Good advice. Or to not like him. Whatever. Sleep. And now she's gonna drive. I just realized we're getting closer to the end as well. I'm not ready for the end. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Never will be. No matter how many times I watch it. It just hits you way too hard when it comes. Like a train. Logan has seen the sun. Now he'll see. Sees the other kids there. There's your proof, Logan. Eden is real, just not what you expected it to be. Just not what you saw it as in the comic. I swear Laura had to carry him to get to that point as well. I'm surprised that worked, you know. He could easily fall off. There's your proof, Logan. There is your proof, sir. Just a kid, Logan. Calm down. Leave her. Adamantium bullet. It is what's killing you now. Yes, you were. Bad people. Yeah, she does, to be fair. There was another serious scene with him and another kid. He was talking about Sabretooth as well. They took that out of the movie though. It's in deleted scenes, I'm pretty sure. On the Blu-ray. Laura has the adamantium bullets. I don't remember taking it last time. Whatever. There's a drone. The beginning of the end. Oh yes. Give him the classic Wolverine cut. Love it. Do you not have a blade? Like seriously? There we go, classic Wolverine. The classic Wolverine facial hair from the movies. It's very funny. Yep, it's a mistake waiting there for 2 days. Yep, bad timing. So many instances in this movie where you're like, if only they left earlier or went the other way. Lots would have changed. Fortunes would have changed, I mean, sorry. Yep, doesn't need it anymore, to be fair. Could just gone with him, to be fair, you know. Of the X-Men. Nearest pub. Caliban is his name. It's got a point. Whoa. late reaction there, but that's a deep line there from Laura. Oh no, it's daylight. Logan's woken up. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. There go the drones. He's realised. He should have just gone with him, in the first place. Obviously he cares, but obviously it's a movie and it's got a script. I'm just saying, like, there's certain things that characters do that are kind of annoying sometimes. And that applies to, like, most movies, really. No matter how good or bad they are. But this is amazing in a brutal way. Here we go. And away we go. It's gonna take the medicine. Here he is going to take it. Not all at once, they said, though, but, desperate times. In it goes. We'll see him in rage mode very soon. That kid is running faster than you'd think he could run, They have some interesting powers, these mutants. Just wish we'd get a movie, a franchise maybe, out of these mutants. Just think it would be cool. But we won't. Then again, what's the New Mutants about? Is that like a different cast? Different storyline? I have no idea. Powerful. Here he comes. It's the Wolverine, mate. Might not be in his prime, but he can still take you down very easily. This is the Wolverine, this is, like, they missed out on a lot because they could have made, like, all those movies rated R and it just would have been so much better. I'm glad we at least got one though. At least one great rated R Wolverine movie. Not good. And he's out. I was gonna ask, like, I was gonna say, like, I was gonna take him out again. That's how, obviously. The gunner, I mean, obviously. Taken out. Yep, she's realised that he's a bit screwed. Yes, she will. True. He's the son of William Stryker. Ready? You took out all the mutants, mate. Most of them. That is brutal. And that's him dead. And Donald is hurt. X-24. Oh dear. He's basically fighting himself in his prime, and it's just... It's gonna be brutal. Brutal AF. Oh no. X-24 is like Wolverine's doomsday when you think about it. Because he's like a mindless beast, like Doomsday is. Oh dear. Straight through that right leg. No, you don't. And out goes Donald gradually. Die. Yeah, goodbye, Donald. Goodbye. Goodbye, mates. How's he still alive? Oh, he's dead. They should have done something to X-24 though. They should have tried to take out X-24. I think they could have done some damage. Mad strong powers. X-24 is not dead yet, obviously. Get out of here. Laura's not gonna go. Oh no. Not this. Got the adamantium bullet. It's going to be too late though. And there it is. The final blow. Well, that is, but... And X-24 is gone. So first you get this brutal death, then you get this emotional scene that really tries to make you cry, you know? It did not make me cry, but it came close. It wasn't too far off. Oh no. The hardest part to watch. He's done. It's that when she says daddy, that's when it proper sinks in. That's when it proper hits you. Rest in peace, Wolverine. It was a fitting send-off, you know? Even though it's so brutal and, you know, depressing. It was a great last movie to do. Very bold and it worked. It was a great movie. It's just very depressing to watch. Not something I'd want to voluntarily watch regularly, but I'll definitely watch this many more times throughout my lifetime. It's just a great movie. But damn, this when I first saw this scene at the cinema, just found it hard to take, you know? Found it hard to take all this in. And off to Canada they go. To be probably never seen in a movie again. Oh yeah, the X. Yeah, do the X. Perfect tribute from her. There we go. There is the movie done. And this song as well, it's a bit upbeat in it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no after credit scene, obviously. I mean, why would there be? But yeah, that was definitely worth watching. It's just that you ever seen those movies that are like, they're great, but you just can't watch them constantly? There's one of those. Like most movies that I love, I could watch again and again, like The Dark Knight, Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises, Infinity War, Winter Soldier, the first Avengers movie. I could watch those again and again and again. This one is better than most of those, apart from The Dark Knight for me, but I can't watch this again and again and again because it's just so hard to do it. But yeah, there we go. So there's my movie commentary for Logan. Back to future Davidoff.
Yeah, so that was very depressing. Logan's death and Laura's last conversation with him saying daddy is just... it's emotional, man. A lot of movies have tried to kill me in recent years. Logan with this, Infinity War's ending, it's just not going to end, is it? And this year there's going to be Toy Story 4. If it's anything as emotional as Toy Story 3, it'll probably be a tearjerker. The Lion King remake, Mufasa's going to die in live action. It's not really live action, but still it's going to look real, isn't it? Endgame is probably going to be depressing. Arrow's ending, Gotham's ending, Game of Thrones is ending. Yeah, there's a lot of things coming to an end. It's kind of sad, you know, but nothing lasts forever, obviously. But that was just a great send-off. Hugh Jackman's last movie is Wolverine. Fox just about to go to Disney a couple years later as well. It was a perfect send-off for their main character in the X-Men movies. So I just thought it was amazing, like the way it was done, and I wish that they would continue it with the kids, but now because of Disney deal, that won't happen. But I'm happy with it. I'm okay with a reboot because the X-Men in the Fox universe, I feel they've run their course. They're still good. Like Michael Fassbender, I really like. Jane McAvoy. I don't have Quicksilver is amazing as well. I kind of wish they keep him as well on Disney. I don't think they will though. But they're still a good cast. They're still like going pretty strong. But apart from Apocalypse, obviously, but. I still think they've told a lot of big storylines already, so I think the MCU could do something different with a new cast. And if they do Wolverine, I hope it's a yellow costume. I hope we get the accurate suits. And I hope to see X-23 again. Hopefully it's the same actress. Who knows? Maybe they don't do it, but hopefully a good Magneto. The thing is, I read about Magneto recently in the MCU. How would it make sense? Because Magneto's origin is from World War II, which means by 2019 he would be an old man, right? And he might not turn, like, they might not use any, apparently they're not using any X-Men characters until 2021 at the very least. So Magneto would be very old, wouldn't he? And then so would Professor X. How'd they make it work? Especially Magneto, because he was a kid during World War II, so I don't know, I guess they'd find a way. Maybe he gets frozen in ice like Captain America somehow. That would be funny, wouldn't it? And then imagine Scarlet Witch finds out that he's the father. I want that to happen in the MCU. I want that to happen. I want Scarlet Witch to meet Magneto. I just think that could be an emotional scene. It could work like really well. But I'm looking forward to it for the MCU. But this is not about it. It's about Logan. Logan was a great movie, you know. For me, The Dark Knight is the only one that's better in the same like superhero category. And it's kind of crazy because these for me are the two best superhero movies, but they're not really like superhero movies, you know? They're like superhero movies, they're very different to these two. These two are very distinct. Dark Knight, you know, it doesn't... The Dark Knight is more of like a detective crime movie. It's superhero, but, you know, it feels not like a superhero movie in a way, you know what I mean? Like in a good way. And Logan's the same. Logan feels more like a Western than a superhero movie. A lot more grounded as well. And it just works really well. So if they do Wolverine in the MCU, which I assume they will, I hope he's rated R. I hope Deadpool stays rated R. I just hope that if they do solo movies for these characters, these two characters, Deadpool, Wolverine, please do rated R. Apparently the Disney chairman is okay with Deadpool staying rated R. I mean, as soon as the Fox deal went through, they put Deadpool on their front page, which means kind of signifies they probably have some plans for him. So hopefully it's a rated R sort of planning. But we'll see. I want to see him in the MCU as well. Like, I want to see him with the Avengers. That would be cool. Even for like 5 minutes, that would be awesome. I want to see him as Spider-Man as well, because I'm pretty sure they're quite good friends in the comics, in some storylines. And I think Spider-Man and Wolverine are friends as well, in some storylines. Should be interesting to see how it all works out, but yeah. This was a great send-off to Logan, and I really do hope that Dark Phoenix is a great send-off to the X-Men in general, apart from Wolverine, obviously. I hope it's great. I really do. I hope it's great. I would like them to go out with a bang. I know there's a New Mutants thing coming out. What is that? What is that? Is that connected to Logan? The kids? It might be. I don't think it is. I think it's a different story altogether. I have no idea what that's about, but Dark Phoenix, hopefully, I'm going to consider that the last movie, even though the New Mutants is coming out after. I'm still going to consider Dark Phoenix the last movie, the last big movie from Fox Marvel, and I really hope it's great. As great as this, hopefully. I don't think it will be that great, but I think it will be great. But yeah, that's about it for my review. It's a terrible review, but 9 out of 10 movie for sure. This was your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. It's still transferring, so it's going to take a very long time. See ya.